Hey guys, Lego Loving Lady here. Better late than never. Um, I know this one is dropping really late on Sunday, and I apologize for that. It's been a bit of a struggle this morning getting it together, so I had to just kind of walk away for a little bit. A lot of IT issues. Well, I say IT issues, but it could have been a picnic problem. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it means problem in chair, not in computer. But anyway, I think we've got it kind of leveled out. It's more of a let's hang out, chat. I've got me some Dr. Pepper Zero here. I'm going to be sipping on and just kind of see what's going on. It's a little too late to drink coffee, or I'll never get up in the morning to go to work. Yeah, I do have a day job as a business controller for a company in Greensboro, North Carolina. So, yeah, so we'll talk through today's flow. We'll do a channel update. Then we'll do community check-in, my Lego week, and then we'll do Bricky's Tippies and just a few other things I wanted to talk to you guys about. We will not be doing a Lego news segment. I think that has been talked about a whole lot. I feel really bad for all parties involved except for the corporate entity in that situation. And that's going to be about all I'll say about that. Okay, so moving on to the channel update. Yay! It's been a little bit of a wild ride since we pulled the winner for 50 subs. We hit 89 yesterday, which is just unreal to me. When I started, I was just hoping a couple of people would come hang out and kind of like or find value in what I'm doing and sharing and build a little Lego community. And I think we're getting there. I appreciate you all so much. There's been so much uh, support and reaching out and people interacting with the polls, and we'll read some of those later. Then and all the comments and things. It's been very active. I think we're actually on the road to 100. I got to figure out what we'll be doing for that, but just really thank everyone. And I kind of let the cat out of the bag before we got here. Thank everyone for just hanging out, coming back, subscribing to the channel, posting about the channel, mentioning it, giving me shout outs on your podcast or your own creations and content, or just telling other people about us. I really, really appreciate it. I did notice when looking at the minifig her that it's supposed to be me. She was a brunette, and currently I'm far more fair haired than that if you don't look at the roots. But anyway, that's between me and my hairdresser. Thank you. Anyway, so, thank you all for being here. I think we're really building a great community, and I can just feel the heart and the love from everybody. And I truly appreciate every one of you for just coming and spending your time here. So thank you very much. So I thought what we would do is we would just kind of do just this checking in with the Lego loving community. So I have a few things I want to kind of show before we pop over to YouTube and kind of read some of the things there. I'm going to go on and set that up on another screen. I should have opened that up already. I apologize for not being completely ready to go, but just a couple of little things, and I might share, I might not. I'll just might just read what's going on. So first of all, kind of drop in the comments what some things you would like to see us do that we're not doing. Is there something you want us to do or you want me to do more of that I'm currently doing or do less of? Just kind of let me know which direction you want to go. I think the wheel is fun. I've got some ideas. I want to start like collaborating with other creators, and I want to do a kind of like a little game show, but I'm going to need a judge, and not like a American Idol judge, but a bang the gavel judge and a prosecutor and a defense attorney that will be arguing for me in some of my purchasing decisions. So I just thought that would be fun. And then we can throw it if it's not fun or it doesn't work. We don't have to do it, but I thought it might be fun. It might be after the excuse wheel, and we'll probably bring that back to every now and again, update it. So if you got any ideas of excuses to go on the wheel, let me know. And speaking of hitting 50, which it's hard to believe, just want to reflect a little bit. This is my 10th episode, and 89 people have signed up and subscribed. The views go beyond that. It's still a little crazy that the birthday cake is the most viewed short. It's up to like 1,200, I think. I think the Ghostbusters car may have went past it. But anyway, it's like that was the first video or short to break 1,000 views. And it was just funny because it was my actual birthday cake from last year that Jim got me. He had it made at a local bakery in Eden, North Carolina. And it was so real and everything and so awesome. And I put just a happy birthday music with us. You know, the guys might on the channel might want to see this. Well, yeah, that thing went not viral, but went big for me. So I just thought that was kind of funny. All right. Congratulations to Joe Bowling. He won the drawing, and there's a short out there of the actual drawing itself. And you can see that was talk about some drama. That thing just kind of stopped right on the line between Joe and one other person. And then it just finally went and blew the confetti and put his name up there. I was like, geez, that's a photo finish if I ever seen one. But I really wanted to say I appreciate Joe. You can see here that he did a video of his haul, and then he put it together and he did his own review on everything. So I really want to thank Joe for doing that, and go and check it out. I will put the link in description or in the comments below this episode, but it's Joe Dash Bowling, Bowling. So, and he's got some great reviews. I'm learning a lot about reviewing from Joe. I like to watch how he does things. And his cat in the hat didn't come apart until he pulled it apart. I was telling you guys how sturdy it was and it just went flying. That's one of the, I guess, the bloopers or some of the funny things. I didn't cut it out because um, I don't like to edit a lot. It, it's not, I don't know. It's like if I cut it, I'm too, I was going to say AC/DC. That's a rock band. I'm too OCD to get it just right to where it's seamless. So we'll just keep rolling. I do want to say thank you to everyone who has supported the channel, and I think I said that already. I really appreciate that. And we are well on our way to 100 subscribers. It's been like, well, when we did the draw 2 weeks ago, we was at 50. Now we're at 89, and it's just like it's just ticking up a little bit by little, and that just makes me feel good. But I want us to be a real community. So give me some ideas on some things you guys would like to do. And thank you again, Joe, on It's Raining Cats and Dogs. That's the name of the video because I sent him Scooby and Cat in the Hat. And next thing I plan on doing is phase 2, Purge to Splurge. I have decided that my goal for this is going to be I want the Ghostbusters firehouse. And it's probably going to be a used one because a new one is when I priced it right at $1,200. And that's a lot of money. I could get a used firehouse and I used Monster Fighters Mansion, or I can buy the 3 Haunted Mansions and do the rebrickable. But either way, so that's the goal. So going through and trying to purge some things for in order to be able to trade them in for that firehouse. And you see the little lifer up here. There is also another set of ratings that I plan to do. And I don't know if I'll make them part of the episode or if it'll be like a playlist of mid-length videos. But the lifers in my collection are ones that I know are never going anywhere. I did not do a review on it, but Ecto One with the lights and the music and everything, that is definitely a lifer. That's not going anywhere. The little red truck, uh, I'm like Earl now. Which way is it going? This way, right? Oh, Lord, right there. It's not going anywhere. It's like everything is flipped and reversed and spun around. And like if you're right pointing left and you're looking at it, it's just mirror images. I can never do people that can do the mirror image and like close in sets. My hat's off to you because my brain don't work that way. But anyway, so phase 2 is coming soon. I've got quite a bit more just in boxes to go through. So, but we kind of had a little snafu on the road to the firehouse. So the goal is the Ghostbusters Firehouse HQ, and currently we're $250 in the hole, and I'll explain that. Um, phase 1, uh, the results, I took about 30 sets of various sizes, 2 big, big Lego bags full to River City Bricks in Danville, Virginia, and spent some time with Michael down there. And I think I did show what I got in either a previous episode or in a short. But I'm in there and he made me an offer and I was on the fence. So he seen me stewing on it. But I'd already seen the antique shop and the Monet over water and the art gallery. So I had a price in my head and retail, because it was a lot of like little gifts with purchases and things like that. So at retail, then there were some larger sets. At retail, I would say it was probably about 900 or $1,000 retail. I got roughly 70% in store credit, which was a good deal more than what cash would be, as it would be anywhere with a reseller. Because Michael asked me, he said, "You look like you're on the fence." I said, "I am. I'm trying to decide if it's worth that, not to have to worry about the insurance and boxing it and making sure somebody got it and then they're happy with it when they got it and all like this." And so he looked at it again. He said, "Well, I can do XYZ." And I'm like, "Done." So what I ended up doing with my store credit, and I've got to do some more purge so I can get the art gallery out, is I actually brought home the antique shop in Monet and I laid away the art gallery. So I'm thinking with the purge 2, I'll knock out the art gallery and start going to the positive side for the firehouse headquarters. So I won't, with the purge and the cleaning out of the backlog, I won't buy anything else beyond these until we actually get the firehouse here in hand and on the build table. Whether and it will probably be a used one because those things are expensive. So current position, we're $250 in the hole. So it was more of a inventory swap or an inventory exchange than a real exchange of money. But Michael even laughed at me. I said, "So pretty much this means this Lego is free, right?" And I'd been telling him about the wheel episode, and he just laughed. I said, "I think that's going on the wheel." So yeah, when you exchange Lego, then You didn't actually spend more money. You just utilized money you'd spent before that was just sitting that you'd never see. There's that girl math again. Yeah, we need a new wheel or a bigger wheel. So anyway, that's where we are with that. And this is kind of early. I don't think it's time for Bricky's tip. I think he got out of order a little bit, but it's okay. We're just gonna roll with it. So Bricky's tip is see a set you want, add it to your wish list. Sleep on it, wait 24 hours, and if you still really, really want it tomorrow, then order it or like 24 hours. So yeah, stay calm and build on. So that way these spontaneous buys like antique shops, art factories. Maybe if I'd have thought about it, I wouldn't, for 24 hours, I wouldn't have done that, but I probably would have because I missed out on the antique shop and I didn't want it. Thank you very much, Alex Noons, until I seen the review he did on it. And then I'm like, that's kind of a cool set. And then I seen somebody else do a review on it. And I went, dag nabbit, I missed it. So, but now I got it. So I love Lego. I got two hobbies. I got two addictions. I'm addicted to buying Lego. I'm addicted to building Lego. And I'm beginning to be addicted to talking about Lego because basically I'm a shy person, believe it or not. It took me a long time before I could actually talk to people very well. And then I went to Volvo. I got into doing continuous improvement things, Kaizens, that type thing, facilitator trainings, all that kind of stuff. So I kind of had to get over it, if you know what I mean. And then they sent me to a public speaking class, and it was a really good class. It was a David Carnegie class. It taught me a lot. It got me a lot more polished. It got me a lot more comfortable in speaking to people. I do have a soft voice, so that's always been a thing. And if I get too loud, I sound a little, it rhymes with witchy. So anyway, so it really helped seeing that doing this with you guys. When I go back and look at episode 1, painful, to episode 9, it's getting better. I do go back and listen, look at the comments again, kind of see what I can tweak, what I can do better for next week, trying to keep things going, keep things fresh. So, but anyway, that's Bricky's Tippy. Just if you can, just give it 24 hours. There are exceptions to every rule and to every tip. It's double VIP points. It's one heck of a deal you can't turn down. It's getting ready to retire, or somebody tried to kill you on the way home, so you had to stop at Barnes and Noble and get some emotional support Lego, or you had to go to the dentist, or you stubbed your toe, or it was a really long walk to the car. You had to go to work today. You can, a lot of things can qualify for emotional support Lego. Just saying. Okay. So, my Lego week. So, what have I been doing? Well, I have been working. I finished the Winter Chalet finally, posted the last speed build and review. What have I purchased this week? That's kind of a thing. I did buy the orchids that I'm going to put together for a friend, but I've got Vader and Shrek on the way, and I almost canceled Shrek to get the Big Apple. But there's two must-haves, and that's the Big Apple set and the Snoopy set. So I will be looking for those to come in. Vader and Shrek are on their way here now. Vader will hit the table as soon as he gets here because it's Darth Vader, and I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I do like Star Wars. We actually went to see Mandalorian and Grogu today, and I was surprised because Jim was going, "Did you know?" And nobody knows why or knows this, that, or the other thing. I said, "Well, I can tell you because I've seen the Lego set, and with the Lego set, he definitely picked Mando because he's got a Mando uniform on, and there's a couple other little things like the ship and all of that. Yeah, so I'm like, oops, spoiler alerts." So let's see. Next on the build table, Vader will hit the table as soon as he gets here. Next big build, because you guys know I love big builds, is the Arkham Asylum. It's going to go onto the table. I think, though, the way this is going to work is it's going to be Vader, light kit for the Black Pearl. Lord help me, say some prayers. This chick's going to need some help. And then Arkham Asylum as a reward. So, so I guess now we will talk about. Oh, I did go to my local BAM store where Chrissy, as you guys seen, he's in one of my shorts. He's the store owner. He's been amazingly supportive. He's got a good group, a good team. It looked like there was people in the store. There was folks buying. I know there's a lot going on, but I was glad to see that nobody was in there really giving them a hard time because they really have their heart in what they do. And he is super fair. He is probably one of the most fair stores. I hope to do an interview with him at some point and a store tour, but right now I think he's just kind of laying low and just trying to do his business and take care of his Lego community. So if you're in the Greensboro, North Carolina area, please go in and just say hey and give them some encouragement because it's kind of hard for those store owners that are on the verge of all of this, and there's really not a lot they can do. So, thought I said earlier that's all I was going to say about that, but I guess I was going to say a little bit more. Uh, well, one more, and then we'll go to Lego Living Lady Live. I think I'm going to do another live, 7:30 Thursday night. Come hang out. We'll just talk about the channel, stuff you guys want to see, what you guys like, some funny things that's happened, any questions you have. Just talk. I will try to build something as long as I don't use up all of my gadgets and then I don't have anything to have instructions on like I did last time. But it kind of worked out with just me. That way I could read the comments and really interact with you guys. So I really hope you guys can come and hang out with me for that. So I think I'm going to stop the share for now. Or actually change the screen for the share. Did that work? It's not showing me if that worked or not. So let me go through the exercise again. Well, it says that, okay. Yep, it's green. It's working finally, I guess. So here's where I was telling you guys that uh, episode 10 spiked me like a bad hair day. And unlike a bad hair day, I couldn't just slap it up in a ponytail. Very excited about the way the community is growing. You can see here just 5 days ago, we were at 80. So it's really been going up. So here's our first poll. How soon is too soon to break out the spooky town? It's really a display of sets, but hopefully a town at some point. I am biting at the bit to put out the spooky town. They're starting to put out the Halloween stuff. It's not even 4th of July yet. Talk about holiday pushing, but you know, it's kind of like spring. Summer's way too hot for this girl. I want to go straight to October, pumpkin spice, uh, cinnamon, fall leaves, a little chill in there, all of that. So now that was my vote, but you can see that didn't work. It's cool, just leave it up. A lot of it is up is 38%. And we had 13 votes, and then September, and then 8% said August. So I'll probably just wait until September, except for the sets that I build between now and then, because I'm going to have to do like a spooky set and a Winter Village set and a spooky set and a Winter Village set to get everything done by by the time that it should be. I'm gonna move. Oh, I can't move that over because then you guys can't see it. Told you, not doing too great. And then this little poll here is about, kind of what you guys wanted to see, like with the speed builds and stuff. Um, is it okay to kind of cut back on those? Do you really like them? And the more the journey, so a little bit of both, please. So that tells me. So what I'm going to try to do is do a little bit better after each speed build. Then I'll give you a recap of what I think of that part of the build, and then we'll do a full set review at the very end. So let me know if you guys think that is a good way to go. And then we had some comments. I say you, Kurt Kim builds. I say you do what makes you happy. The speed builds was where we started, but we moved away from them. And it's a little bit of editing there. And then I just replied, I really do enjoy their channel. If you haven't been over there, go check them out. They're really cool. It's a husband and wife team. They build everything. They build Lego, alternate brands, very honest too in their reviews. If 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 it's not good, they'll tell you. So what happened here? Well, okay. Well, back to the beginning. Here we go. And this is the Grogu. And I asked here what everybody thought if this was like the next minifigure, upscale minifigure, and no, everybody kind of agreed it was a set, but he kind of had that feeling to me. So, and then this is kind of like our last poll. Uh, what's your favorite Lego buying justification logic? Got 191 votes on this one. 41%, it's brick and cool. 47%, I have to, it's retiring soon. 6%, I mean, it's 10 points and I get cash back. And other, what's your go-to, put in the comments. And we got 12 comments, and some of them are me replying because I do try to reply to every comment and engage in the conversations with folks. Jack, I7 times 4T. If I buy it, I will never need it again. That's a really good point, you know? And then Joe Bowling, I try to buy things because I like them and not get caught up in promotions and FOMO. It doesn't always work because I try to justify buying something extra just to reach a GWP threshold and end up with a set I never build. I have I have never been there, Joe. I'm sitting in a room full of Lego that fully, fully it, it proves your point here. I want that Napoleon Dynamite. This is one. It's like this one has got me into trouble more than once. That's very true. And Alex Nunes, the city needs a blank, fill in the blank. Like you can make any set work here. And then typically try to get something before it retires because lately after market prices skyrocket. Sandlin 79, that is very true. And then Ryan Bouchard 2907. If I said your name wrong, honey, I'm really sorry. I want it. Very simple. That one has gotten me into a lot of trouble. So just some shout outs from the community. And also I'm getting like, hold on a minute, I'm going to change the share again so I can go back to the presentation. There we go. I'm getting shout outs in other communities on other podcasts. There was several references in Joe Bowling's. That was just really, really awesome. Looks like this has not actually switched. Let me put the share back on. There we go. So, so yeah. and just really, really awesome. And oh, funny story. One guy said, Lego loving lady, this was on Joe's channel. I saw you on Instagram. I'm going, Instagram. And I swear, I do not remember setting up an Instagram account. But I went over there and sure enough, it's me zooming around on the dinosaur, the stuffed animal. And I think when I got to looking, I had 57 followers over there, which blew me away because there's one video up. And I'm like, hmm. So I got to digging around. So we have a Lego Loving Lady Facebook page. We have an Instagram account. And I'm assuming, I didn't go look, that we have a TikTok account. And this was due to the advice, I think, of Aram, because once I got to looking, I'm like, oh yeah, because he told me to go out. He said, get your email, secure these logins for these sites, because eventually you're going to want to go there. So thanks, Aram. But yeah, it was kind of funny. I'm like, Instagram. Do I have an Instagram? Yeah, there's an Instagram. So we'll start branching out. It won't be anytime soon because right now just wanting to build this little YouTube, this little this little heart-shaped section of YouTube. That's mine. That's ours. This little community, and then kind of see where we go from there. So I think this is the live Thursday night. I think we've talked through everything. I have no idea how far we are into here, but I wanted to tease episode 11. What the heck, Lego? Gentle nod to Alex Noons and Jason's Bricks and Five because I totally stole that from Bricky News. Um, how did these not get picked? BDP sets, idea sets, near misses. So we're just going to kind of go through and look and just like, this is a great set. How did they not pick it? Uh, and maybe I'll try to dig around and find something about the criteria of how they're picking these things because I know they do like two small ones, a medium-sized one, and two big ones. And usually you got a train and you got a castle and you got a Western set, those type things, or a future GWP and the ideas. So we may do this may be a theme. Maybe I pick one or the other next week. BDP ideas are um, one or the other, and then we'll do the other one later on. But I mean, really, some of these are just like amazing. So you're hoping they're going to pop up on Bricklink so that you can get them some kind of way. But you know, look at some of these going, how did this not get picked, right? And I mean, maybe Lego just missed some great opportunities with these. Maybe we'll look at some that they did do versus some that they didn't do. So that's the plan for episode 11. I think it'll be a fun one. Um, hopefully you guys will come check it out with me. And I think, guys, I know it's kind of a short one. I've been talking for a good little bit, but that's episode 10. That's milestone episode 10 in the bag. I will continue to try to get episodes out every Sunday, shorts during the week. And I got a fun little short that I'm going to put out here in a little bit. When we went to see Mando and Grogu, they were advertising for the new Mario Kart movie. Anyway, they had all of the Mario set, well, a bunch of the Mario sets, including the big Bowser and the big Mario Kart up on top of like the marquee with all of the movie posters around it. So I got a video of that. I'm going to work on it and post it. It'll post it tonight and post the episode here to drop just in a little bit. So yeah, that's it for tonight. You guys have a great one and thank you for hanging out with me. You're most appreciated and I'm just loving the way the channel's growing and where we're going. So yeah, go build something, have some fun, enjoy the rest of your Sunday.